Molasses cookies recipe. What are you making for Christmas? Oh no, I haven't thought of anything yet. I know the busy moms and the working ladies all might have the same answer, right? What if we say we are back with a very simple and easy recipe to make your Christmas look just as spectacular as the others? Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Cookie and today I'm here with an amazing cookie recipe to share with you. Trust me, smelling these fresh out of the oven cookies will just make you drool. So keep watching, get your things ready, and follow the whole process with me. Well, I found molasses cookies to be popular all year, but they are especially popular around the holidays. This sugar-coated cookie is highly addictive with a nice combination of dark brown sugar and molasses that pairs perfectly with ground cinnamon, ginger, and cloves. And I just love the combination of rich spicy flavor and a soft, chewy texture. So guys, molasses is the main ingredient in these cookies, as the name suggests. If you have no idea what molasses is, it is a dark, thick, sticky syrup with a strong flavor. You see it here. It is what gives these cookies their lovely dark ginger brown color, adds to their sweet flavor, and gives them a moist and soft texture. At the store, you might come across two kinds of molasses, light and dark. So, buy the light one because we'll be using light molasses, which is made from pure unprocessed cane sugar juice that has been clarified and reduced with no sugar extracted. Grandma's Original Molasses Gold Standard, which can be found in almost every grocery store, is a good option to use. Also, another thing you need to check is that light molasses is typically labeled with either sulfured or unsulfured, depending on whether sulfur was used in the manufacturing process or not. So, I prefer unsulfured molasses because it's lighter in color and has a more pleasant flavor. A tip I really want to share here is that always lightly oil or spray the inside of your measuring cup with a non-stick vegetable spray before measuring to keep the molasses from sticking. Okay, so what makes these cookies fragrant is the combination of ground cinnamon, ginger, and cloves with molasses. All of these spices have warm and fragrant aromas, but each has its own distinct flavor. Ground ginger is peppery with a subtle lemon flavor, while ground clove is wonderfully rich and spicy. Because ground spices have a relatively short shelf life, it is best to buy in small quantities from a high-turnover bulk food store. The added benefits of purchasing them this way is that they are significantly less expensive than purchasing those small glass bottles from your local grocery store. And I would suggest that you store your spices in a cool, dry place away from heat. It is not a good idea to store them near the stove. Okay, so let me introduce you to all the ingredients we'll need to make the molasses cookies. Ingredients. You'll need 2 cups, 260 grams of all-purpose flour. Then we have here 1 teaspoon or 4 grams of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon or 1 gram of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of ground cloves, half a cup or 113 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature. Also, you'll need 1 cup, 200 grams of finely packed dark brown sugar, 2 tablespoons or 20 grams of oil. It's your choice which one you want to use. You can choose between vegetable, canola, corn, or safflower oil. Then we have 1/3 cup or 180 milliliters, 100 grams, unsulphured molasses, 1 large egg at room temperature, half teaspoon or 2 grams of pure vanilla extract, and to garnish, you'll need half a cup or 100 grams of granulated white sugar. Okay now, let's start mixing all these beautiful ingredients up. Method. What you need is a large mixing bowl that can easily hold the ingredients and it's easy for you to mix them easily in. Add in your flour, baking soda, salt, and spices, and it's good if you just sift them first and then whisk them together. You can use a hand or a stand mixer, whichever one you prefer. I'm going to beat the butter and sugar here in the bowl on an electric stand mixer fitted with a paddle attachment until it changes color to light and gets fluffy. It will take about 2 to 3 minutes to get that color and texture. Next, you need to gradually add the oil, then the molasses, also the eggs, and finally the vanilla extract until they are well combined. A lot of material sticks to the side of the bowl when beating. Scrape down the sides and the bottom of the bowl. Beat in the flour mixture until well combined. Now, we'll put this material in the refrigerator because we need it to be a little firm before we scoop them out. I recommend you do it overnight, but if that's not possible, then for at least 2 hours. Okay, we need to preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll need to line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper. Now, in a medium-sized mixing bowl, combine half a cup, 100 grams of granulated white sugar. Now we'll roll the firm batter into 1 inch or 2.5 centimeter balls once it has firmed up. A rough estimate is about 20 grams of batter are used for each cookie. We will now roll these beautiful dough balls in the sugar, coating them completely. We'll place them on the baking sheet right here, about 2 inches and 5 centimeters apart. Then, I'll just use the bottom of a glass to slightly flatten the cookies just like this. Now, bake for 9 to 10 minutes or until the tops of the cookies have crinkles but are still moist. The longer you bake the cookies, the crisper they will be. The cookies are beautifully baked. We'll remove it from the oven and set it aside for 5 minutes to cool on the baking sheet. Now, we'll transfer it to a wire rack to cool completely because otherwise they'll just crumble. You can easily store them in an airtight container for up to a week or even freeze them. That's all for today, folks, and we hope you enjoyed baking with us. Keep watching for more amazing recipes and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel on your way out. See you next time. Until then, bye!